Now, there wasn't a smart meter on this house. The LEDs actually would save you money. It's another subject matter, but LEDs with a smart meter, the way they do the calculations of the amps and the voltages, you save no money on utilities. But what's worse than that is it's actually very detrimental to your health. I'm going to show you right now today. So this is an oscilloscope. Okay, this is a typical 60 hertz cycle. And when I turn on the traditional light bulb made by Edison, it should mimic the same look because it's the same cycle, 120 volts. There's no jagginess to it at all. So let's go and turn this on, and you see perfect sine wave. That's exactly what you want to see, and 120 volts, and it's no noise. This actually will put out a noise if it's toxic. Okay, it's 120 volts. That's what you want. Okay, so I'm also going to take this is about a $3,000 piece of equipment here. Let's find out what wavelength this is. Okay, so that's getting part of my screen there. Let me get over here a little bit. I got my screen in there. Okay, so you see how this is more smooth? It's low in the blue. It's a little bit of a bump there but this is a normal spectrum. This is why your eyes won't be damaged with an incandescence or halogen light bulb because it's more consistent. It's like the sun. The sun puts out a tremendous amount of energy, but it's more evenly spectrum. If you're dominant blue in this 450 area, it's extremely toxic. It will damage your eyes. So let's go ahead and do the light bulbs that supposedly save the polar bear. Let's go to that. And it's kind of hot there, but that's okay. We need the heat in the wintertime. Remember I talked about that. Benefits in the wintertime. Let's move this over here like this. And now I'm going to let's grab the old CFLs. Light bulbs, you remember the ones that have mercury in them? You know, supposed to spend $10-15 for a light bulb, and it's supposed to last for like 10-15 years. They never did. You know, these are all made in China. So let's see what this does to the sine wave. Look at that. Look at the noise. And it's not running 120 volts. It's autoplay. So you have the jagged, we hear the noise, and now let's take the spectrum analyzer, see what it does. That's why people are getting sick. See the spiking there? It's flickering. Millions and millions of times a second, making people sick. So let's go ahead and go back to the LEDs. You know, ones that are super energy efficient. They don't have mercury in them. So let's grab the old LED. Remember the old LED right here. Gonna save the polar bear. So, and look at that. Look how much noise. Now imagine if a house has 30 of these. You know how noisy it is? Now this is get the spectrum analyzer here. What wavelength is this? Okay, so it's pulsing. Right in that, it's got a lot of blue pulsing. These are actually one of the better ones too. So these actually act like a beam. So when you have those little light-emitting diodes, see there. Okay. So you have the light-emitting diodes. They actually put out a beam. It's a beam technology. It doesn't put out an inverse law type of light. It's a beam type technology. And that blue light will help damage our eyes. Also, our pollinating bugs. One more time. So let's go back to the original one here. Let's turn that off. It's quiet. Let's go back to my ones that Edison made. Okay, go back to that. Turn back on. Let's get a little more calibrated here. 60 hertz sine wave. Quiet. Go back to the spectrum analyzer. Okay, so there you go. So that's why this is more evenly, so you don't have the pulsing. Actually, some of the other incandescents do a little bit better job than this. But this is why you should never buy an LED. Everything's an inversion of the truth. Do exactly the opposite you're told to do on TV. All right, thanks. Make sense?
That was a great little video. So I looked at my War of the Flickering Light video from 2023. And I had written blogs, and yes, my website is down, and I'm not going to try and put up another website because it's quite clear that I have exceeded the speed limit here. But that was so great. He had a $3,000 device where he could show you not only the light spectrum, but the sound associated with the CFL or the LED bulbs. Now, a lot of my clients say that they hear buzzing and that they like cannot get the buzzing out of their head and they can't get away from the buzzing. So if you have 30 of those LED bulbs in your house, it's buzzing, but it's like sub-audible, like you can't really hear it. And not only that, he said that it's destroying your eyes. It's destroying your eyes. So in my last video, I was really close so that you could see my eyes, and people were like, that I have vril eyes, which, vril is a term, but everyone's eyes should be sparkling and clear, just like mine. So I'm 55. I'm at my mom's house right now, so there are LED bulbs. It's very difficult for us here. And not only that, but we're in what I would consider a 5G city. So this is super difficult. Anyways, you can get the old-fashioned incandescence in thrift stores. You want to go and find old lamps, and if they have a light bulb in them, see if you can get that light bulb and buy that lamp. I mean, I've been buying lamps with light bulbs for like $4 and they last forever, the old incandescent bulbs. You got to get rid of the CFL, you got to get rid of the LED, and again, the same with the blue light and all the pulsing technologies that happen on these screens. It's very dangerous to us, and it's the upload. I mean, once your eyes can no longer see, then they're going to give you the VR glasses. And Niish at the Cosmic Salon interviewed a man who is very close to that internet when it first came out, and he used some of the VR glasses, and then he found when he took them off, his eyes were not right again. So it's really about our eyes. And on BitChute, I had shared a dream when I asked, how are they doing this? How are they getting the soul to come out of the body? It's through the eyes. I was really clearly shown, the eyes are being drawn into these machines. So again, another quick video on the same topics that I've been talking about. And I hope you're all well, and I will do what I can to figure out how, for everyone to reach me, because I understand BitChute, it's hard to log in, and in some countries you can't get on BitChute. So I'm working on that. I'm figuring out a way for us to all still communicate. But I thank you for watching, and I expect a lot of people are going to be freaked out by this video, but now my dog is barking, so it's over. All right, bye-bye for now.